Hello guys, and welcome back to another video here today at the Startup Brain TV, the platform to inspire, empower, and connect entrepreneurs worldwide. So before I get started, I would like to wish you guys a happy new year 2019. Now this is the first video that I'm actually recording this year 2019. Now I hope you guys had an amazing Christmas and had a lovely time spent with your friends and family, and I hope you've started the new year 2019 in a good place as well. So welcome back to my channel and thank you for stopping by. And do excuse me, I've got a cold. It's cold season as you guys can see, and I hope you will bear with me. But hopefully you guys can hear me perfectly clear. So to start off the new year, I'm going to be bringing to you guys a money related video. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to stop living from paycheck to paycheck, especially if you are currently on a low income or you don't have any income at all, or you're just someone out there who's looking for other ways and avenues to create more wealth in their lives. If that's you right now, then this video is for you. So get comfortable, grab yourself a cup of tea, coffee, hot chocolate, a glass of water, get a pen and paper, make yourself comfortable, and let's get right into it. Welcome to the Startup Brain TV, where you can learn how to start and run a successful online business working from home or anywhere in the world, so you can finally live the life of freedom and fulfillment that you truly deserve. Now I'm going to be addressing this from two different angles. So first of all, I'm going to be talking about how you can make the most from your current income, and secondly, I'm going to be talking about how you can actually increase your income and create additional money for yourself if you're currently on a low income at the moment. So first of all, how do you make the most of your current income? Now, a lot of us are actually working jobs that we love out there, which is amazing. That's perfectly fine. However, somehow at the end of the month, it feels like you've just got absolutely nothing to show for. All the money that came into your account is pretty much all the money that is leaving your account, and you've got zero left in your bank account. Sounds familiar? Now, there's a lot of things you can actually do to work on your current spending so you can at least have some additional money left over at the end of every single month. Now the first step, of course, is just budgeting and budgeting and budgeting. Now set yourself a budget. How much do you need to survive every single month? Now I do understand that for some people, what they get paid is essentially what they need to survive every month. If that's you right now, then I'm going to be talking about how to increase your current income in the next section. Okay, so do stay tuned. So do budget. Have a spreadsheet, have a notepad. There's a lot of free tools out there that you can use to budget your expenses. How much do you need for gas? How much do you need for your rent? How much do you need for your bills and expenses? List all those transactions down. List how much it's going to cost you every single month. List down all those expenses that you need every single month to survive, and sum it up. If the total of those expenses is $1,500, for example, and your monthly income is $2,000, then you know that every single month you've got $500 left over that you can save up. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is have a list of all those expenses, sum it up, okay, have a total, and take note of that figure. Now once you've written down a list of expenses, what you want to do is cut down on the expenses that you don't need. Now there's a difference between wants and needs. Okay, now wants are things that you want to buy, you want to spend a little bit of extra money on. Maybe you want a Chanel purse. Now that's a want. However, a need is something that you need in order to survive. That could be food, water, a roof over your head. So that could be through your rent. You got to pay for that house in order to survive. You need to buy food in order to, satisfy your need of hunger. You need to buy water to satisfy your need of thirst. So these are needs and things that we need to survive every single day. Now, wants are completely different. So I want you guys to go through the list of expenses that you've just written down and think about which of those things you need to survive every single month. If those things were absent from your life, will you still survive? If the answer is yes, then that's a want and not a need. Okay, now if food was absent from your life, will you survive? Probably not. So that's definitely a need, and that needs to stay on that list of expenses. If going to the cinema was absent in your life, will you still survive? Of course you would. So Spending money on going to the cinema is a want and not a need. So you need to make sure that you separate your wants from your needs. What sort of expenses do I really need to survive every single day? These are the things you need: rent, food, water. You can also find a way to substitute certain things. So instead of going to the cinema, you can actually watch Netflix. Netflix is way cheaper and it's only like $4.99 a month or something. In the UK anyway, it's around £4 to £5 a month, I believe, every single month. And that's less than the price of a cinema ticket for one movie. So find ways to substitute your current expenses. Instead of eating out every single day, why not think about cooking? You're gonna save yourself a lot of money. Going for a manicure every single month, that's definitely considered a want and not a need, because if there were no manicure salons out there, you will still survive. Believe it or not, you will still survive. You can still get your nails done yourself. So find a way to cut down those extra expenses that don't necessarily fit you, that you do not need to survive every single month. And once you've done that, we're going to move on to the next step. So now you've written down a list of your expenses, you've cut down the ones you don't need. I want you to sum up the total of the expenses that you have left over, okay? Now, deduct that from your salary. So if those expenses are $1,500 and your salary is $2,000, then essentially you've got $500 now left over at the end of the month. The next thing you want to do now is make sure you have a savings account. You're going to need to have a separate account that separates your direct debits and your transactions from your actual savings account. This is a great way to separate the money that you need to survive and the money you need to save. Get yourself a savings account. It's really easy to open the savings account, or just get in touch with your bank and they should be able to give you some advice on how to go around opening a savings account. When you get paid at the end of the month, move the $500 that you've already pre-budgeted into your savings account immediately. Okay, and anything left over in your account is what you can essentially spend. Make sure you clear off your bills and your expenses, and if there's any sort of unforeseen emergencies and expenses, then you can then go into that savings account and withdraw whatever you need to pay for that unforeseen expense. And because we do fall prey to spending money that we see, there's a lot of people out there who just don't know how not to spend money, and you find yourself spending on expenses that you don't even need. Okay, the best way to discipline yourself is move those savings to your account. Know how much you need to survive every month. You need to have that figure at the back of your head, or at least an approximate figure on how much you need to survive each month. Unless you know how much you need to survive every single month, you have a very, very hard time saving money, okay? If you're looking at your account and your account balance says you've got $50 left, trust me, you're gonna be very careful about how much you spend that money. So it's all about self-discipline, okay? You gotta discipline yourself. If you can't discipline yourself, you will have a very hard time saving money. So tell yourself, I need to save this money. I'm tired of living paycheck to paycheck, and I want to have extra income left over at the end of the week, the month, or the year. This is your emergency fund. So that's the first tip for you guys out there who are perhaps earning slightly over what you spend every single month. So now we've talked about making the most of your current income through budgeting and saving and cutting down on unnecessary expenses. I'm now going to be talking about how you can actually increase your income. Now, a great way to increase your current income is to apply for a higher paid role. If that's not possible, you can also look into getting a second job. And if that's not possible, then I recommend you start thinking about creating a side hustle or a side business for yourself. This is really, really easy to get started, especially if you're starting an online-based business, okay? Now, an online-based business is perfect for you because not only can you start this business around your current job, but it's really, really low capital to get started. So you're not risking thousands and thousands of dollars or pounds on this business venture. You can actually start an online business with as little as $100, honestly, and the opportunities out there are unlimited and really up to you how you choose to use them. And again, an online business can be easily automated, so you can do this without the need to quit your existing job, and it's a great way to really, really bring you that additional money every single month, okay? So if you're thinking about increasing wealth in your life, or creating a side hustle, or starting a side hustle, or making some extra money at the side, then I strongly recommend you look into starting an online business. It's flexible. You only need a couple of hours a week to make things work, and the results are very, very rewarding as well. Now, if you're interested in starting an online business, I recommend you check out the Income Reap Academy. The Income Reap Academy is an online training platform that teaches you step by step how to start an online business from scratch. Now, the Income Reap Academy, of course, is free to join, so you can register for free. Go through all the amazing videos there to help you start an online business. I'm going to leave all the specs down below. Alternatively, if you're looking for a great book to help you with your online business journey, I recommend you check out my book, The 21-Day Boss, which has now officially launched. Yay! Now, this is my book, The 21-Day Boss, which just recently launched in December 2018. So this book is currently available on Amazon.com, Amazon.co.uk, and pretty much all the different Amazon platforms. So this is a book that is aimed at helping you create more wealth, start an online business, working from home, and making your money work for you as well. So it's got a step-by-step guide basically teaching you everything you need to know from coming up with an idea to launching that business and eventually growing that business as well. There's so much valuable information in here, guys, that will guide you from starting your business from A to Z, step by step, to get you up and running in as little as 21 days. So if you're interested in starting an online business or you want to create more wealth in your life, I highly recommend you check out my book, The 21-Day Boss. I'm super excited about this. It's really, really affordable, and it's honestly the perfect book for anyone out there who's thinking about launching a business, creating more wealth in their life, and making their money work for them. So thank you guys so much for all your love, your support, and for everyone who has purchased this book so far. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate your support, and I hope you guys find so much value in the book. Don't forget to leave your reviews on Amazon so others can find out about the book. So I'm going to leave all the information down below to my book, guys. I'm super excited. This is my first ever book that I've launched, and I want to thank all of you guys so far who have supported this movement. I want to thank you guys who have purchased the book so far. Keep the movement going, and guys, let's conquer 2019 and start creating more wealth for ourselves, okay? So I hope you guys found this video useful. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Click on that red subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on my weekly videos on entrepreneurship, business, empowerment, inspiration, and creating more financial wealth for yourself. So I look forward to catching up with you guys in my next video, and all the best in your business success. Bye for now.